Welcome back to Grounded. This is going to be episode 16, and I am Corknut. Today's episode, we are going to continue exploring the pond. We're going to look for the pond lab. Before we start doing that, let's just double check all the equipment we have. We have plenty of food. In fact, I'm going to eat one of those right now. One of these boiled looking pieces. Maybe that guy. We're also totally out of smoothies and bandages, so we're going to spend a little bit of time collecting stuff to make smoothies. If we check our crafting menu, not sure where smoothies are here. If we check our crafting menu, the only smoothies we can currently make are green machines, which give us hyper stamina, which is not so bad. So we might make a bunch of those, but it's going to take, I don't think it's showing here. Yeah, it's in addition to what's not showing here, it's going to take the grub sledge. So we're going to have to go find a bunch of grubs. We can also make bandages, but bandages... Okay, bandages take sap. We have plenty of that, so let's just make a couple of those. We're going to want another pile of sap. Take a look at all the stuff we want to bring with us. So let's make sure we have our armor and our speedy shoes. Basically make sure we have all of our above water stuff, because we're going to be hunting above the water today, for a little while at least. I think that's pretty much it, right? Okay, the stuff that we don't need. We don't need tadpole meat. We're not going to need the lure. Not going to need this. We're not going to need our underwater gear, so let's make sure we're going to wear our aphid slippers. We're going to wear our helmet. We have our shoulder pads on. I think we have all our weapons. Let's just ditch the underwater gear here. Actually, let's put it in this box, because there's less stuff in this box. And that way it'll be easier to find. So we're going to keep the mite fuzz. I'm going to drop these guys. And this. And I think that's it. I guess this bow we can leave behind. We're not really going to be using this bow. We're going to be using the crossbow. And shield. Shield we can leave here. Peblet dagger we can leave. I think that's about it. We probably don't need all of these arrows. In fact, yeah, let's leave these couple stacks of arrows here. Actually, let's skip this one. Let's leave them. Never mind. Let's leave those here. Let's get in a little. Alright, the other thing I wanted to know was, can we make any more mounts? What we really want to be able to make is this. Diving bell mount. Yeah, we're going to need some more diving bell spider chunks. It looks like we have one so far. So let's kill a few more diving bell spiders too, but before we do that, we're going to need some way to heal. Right now it is 12:20, so we have plenty of time to go explore and find some grubs. Maybe some more mites, get some fuzz so we can make fuzz on the rocks. Some more sap. We're going to need more sap too, so I know there's sap around here somewhere. Like hanging off the bottom of these logs, there tends to be some sap.
Travel along, comrade.
For example, I also want to fix the hotbar a little, because there's a bunch of stuff on there we don't need. We'll optimize that before we get back in the water, I guess. Bunch of saps. Oops.
Let's see what we can find.
So I think there was some grubs around the tree, right? Where were they? Is that sap worth going for? I'm totally scared of there being spiders in here, but guess this way is closed off at least. At least it looks that way. Yeah. Hate to be gathering sap and accidentally stumble upon a wolf spider and get eaten. Collect some plant fibers while we're here also. Might as well get these acorns too. I mean, we're here. Doesn't take very much time. But they're not grubs, so we are kind of wasting time right now by getting these. Okay, so now there are grubs in one of these closer to the tree trunk itself here. I hate holes into the tree. Okay. I don't see anybody here. I thought there would be grubs right around here. I guess not. I hear them. This. Bring a shovel. Let's put the shovel on the hotbar. Alright. Just one though, huh? Thought there'd be more. I guess we'll have to find more elsewhere. I know at least 2 other places where there's grubs. There's the cave under the laser is one spot. And then along a path from first home toward the hedge. Let's check both of those. Convenient slurp. Excuse me. Why am I stuck? Are we wearing the slippers? Yeah, good. Slippers give us the fastest overland travel speed.
Buzz off!
Got the grub. Huh, he was carrying spoiled meat. Alright. First, we will head toward the grubs under the laser. Gonna get some clay while we're on our way there too, because the smoothies also need clay. Which is kind of gross, but no grosser than the rest of the stuff that's in there, I guess. Get some of these mites. Out of the air. Boy, that was plenty of mites. Torch. Somewhere I have a torch. There it is.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
There's like 2 grubs in here. It's worth getting them. If they've respawned. There's one. There's the other. Cool, that gets us 9 grub sludge. Maybe we want more, but I think that's probably enough for now. Let's head back home and cook some smoothies. How did this mite die? That was not the one we fought. Don't know. That sounded like some kind of infected bomb thing. Or right by the rake, so the haze probably starts pretty close here. Okay. Back to the smoothie station. I think our clay situation is pretty low, so let me go back a little past the house here. There's a puddle right over here that had some clay in it. This one. There we go. Oops, that is the wrong tool. Okay, we should have plenty of clay. Inventory is almost full. So I think we're pretty good on everything now. Let's just make sure we grab. We should be able to cook stuff here. I don't think we need this grub or gnat meat for anything. I guess we could have made a gnat stuffy. Oh well. While we're here, might as well refresh our silk rope machine and our slurry machine, although I guess we're going to make bricks out of these mushrooms eventually. We don't have any mushrooms left. Okay. Drop all the goods. See if there's anything else that we need to drop. Yep. We should probably keep a stack of these saps in case we want to make bandages. I'll bring them to the other base. Otherwise, did we just dump anything that we needed? I don't think so. I think that was good. Smoothies. Smoothie options are Hedgelord, which we're going to skip. Oh, we have 15 grub sludge, so let's make like 10 smoothies at least. Fuzz on the rocks. Looks like we'll be able to make 10 of those, and I thought we'd be able to make green machine, but I guess I left the lily pad wax at the other place, so we're not going to get the hyper stamina. Let's just get fuzz on the rocks, that's fine. 5, 10. Just enough, and we're out of mite fuzz. So that's a good start. How are we doing on bandages? So let's make 5 more bandages. Oops, oh, it's R while you're weeding a crossbow. Lets you select ammo. Got it. Okay, so there's like a reload option. Does that freeze time? I doubt it. No. So it's easier for me to just open my inventory because that does freeze time. Bandages. 5 more of these. How are we doing there? 10? Like another stack of those, I guess. Yeah, 2 stacks. It would be nice to have 2 stacks of smoothies, but we're not going to make that. I think that's everything we need.
That's not so bad.
So we have... We don't really... I guess we can leave these saps here. We don't really need the sap. And everything else will come with us. Can we repair this long-lasting torch? No, we cannot. And we didn't bring the underwater torch with us. Okay. Cool, that was a quick bandage and smoothie recharge. Hopefully enough to aid our further exploration efforts. And now we're going to race back to Pond View. guess at Pond View, we'll probably just take a nap until morning. Maybe.
Ugh.
Maybe we'll just dive in. Let's take a look once we're there. Pond View. This way.
Hey, no one likes a nosy neighbor.
You know, I'm an idiot. I don't think I've ever realized that we could chop these down now. So that's probably a better way to get mushroom chunks. Yeah. Okay, I kind of feel bad about that, but toadstool chunks are a new item. Never even occurred to me to try to chop those down once we got the new axe. And I'm guessing that'll grow back. What
Let's
is
see
that?
what we can find.
Is that like money? I'm not sure. Okay, let's take a pause up on the roof here and see how we're going to approach this. So, one thing I realized the other day, I was looking at this like shadow on the map and trying to figure out why it didn't. I thought that was just like places we hadn't been, but what I realized actually is that around these labs, there's like a radius. So I think that's the scanner within the lab. That's like the range of that scanner, because around this other lab, there's another one. And then around the individual field stations, like this guy here, you can see there's another circular radius. So that's what's going on there. So if we look at the pond, over here in the middle of the pond, there's a bunch of roots from the tree that are coming through the rock wall. And that's kind of near where the missing Burgle chips and Supertech chips are. So what I want to do, I'm going to jump in the water here, swim down, and see if we can't find the pond lab there. So far, we haven't seen really any sign of it at all. It's 1800, so it's getting close, I think, to where we can go to bed until the next day. Yeah, we need 15 minutes, so that's like 30 seconds in real time. Might as well sort our gear out while we're waiting. So we're not going to need aphid slippers or this helmet. We're not going to need a torch or arrows. I guess it's possible that we need, like, if we get into the lab and there's monsters in the lab, we might need armor. So let's keep that for now. Drop the toadstool junk. We do want to refill our water. We're not going to need the gas mask. Guess we'll keep the nifty needle and the rest of the stuff. So I think that's going to be our gear selection there. Let's get the important things here. And let's double check our hotbar. So we need the light. Must have left it in this chest. Yeah. And maybe the bait. Okay. Actually put that canteen in the other chest, just so gear is separated. And I think I want to cook this raw tadpole meat before it rots. And there we go. Okay. So inventory-wise, we will wear the flip-flops for now. I'm going to put the breather on. And then along our hotbar here, we're going to put this in slot 8. Is there anything? I think we want the decoy on a slot, right? Let's put the decoy in slot 3. Oops, I forgot to drop off the crossbow. Let's actually maybe swap these. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting. I'm gonna have to refill that water bottle a little bit. But let's go for sleep. Okay. Early morning. And what I said we're gonna do. I really should have kept the slippers just to make this part of the walk faster. What we're gonna do is, hey, good morning, Weevil. Run over here to the logs and up in the water from there. Early morning spider music. Is there a field station near here? Yeah, there's one there. Okay. So I might go there at some point. Double check the analysis. Whoa. Okay, so here's the logs. Let's hop in the water here. I think if we hop it down on this side of the water, we're a little more protected from giant fish. Try to get an idea of where that thing might be. We do have our gills on, so that's keeping our... Hearing spiders, but I'm not seeing them yet. I'm sure they're around. Alright. Let's head down. I thought I saw some bubbles coming up here. Let's head toward a bubble if we can. Maybe that way. Yeah, let's head toward that bubble. Refresh our oxygen. So these bubbles are coming out of these tubes. So I assume that if we follow these tubes around, that we're going to find a base. What is that? There's some science over there. Okay. Detour for science. And fighting spiders. And with these spider fights, I'm gonna try to block, but like, what's the hard part about blocking these guys isn't that their animation isn't obvious, it's that their attack is so slow I tend to block too soon. Okay, but yeah, they're not too terribly scary, although, you know, saying that, we did take damage. And I'm just now realizing that we did forget to fill up our water, so that's going to be a pain. Because that means we have less time. We can also eat underwater, but also some of our food rotted. So, kind of loved the preparations for this expedition a little bit, I guess, but not too much. We still have 2 foods and 2 waters. That'll last a while. Let's try not to wake spiders up if we don't have to. What is this? It does appear to be a lab. And this is a locked door. Well, it looks like that lab is full of water. And also some kind of floaty things that I can't quite tell what they are. So locked door, that's a little frustrating. I was hoping that that would be a way in. We also have what appears to be some sort of dome. We're also running out of water. I mean air. Air, not water. There's an air bubble. So it turns out these aren't spider eggs like I was worried they are. So does this dome have a way in? Not really seeing it. Oh, look, a water flea. Alright, so that lab is there. Let's follow this hose around. See if we can't find another entrance, I guess. Aha! Oh, it's a wedding ring. Which we can't steal the diamond from, darn. This looks to be a flower pot. Can we go inside the flower pot? Uh-oh, we are out of oxygen. This might be bad. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh god, we're not gonna make it, are we? Oh shit. Okay, well that'll give me a chance to replenish our food situation and our water. But yeah, pay attention to the oxygen meter.
Probably what bottled water.
Food-wise, let's actually get some roasting real quick. Hey, sorry, buddy. You look delicious, though. One. Two's probably enough. Unless we see a third on the way back. Let's also refill our canteen. Which isn't on my hotbar. There we go. That's full. While those are cooking, I guess we can eat this tadpole meat. Actually, let's save that. Eat one of the rotting aphid roasts. Stuff doesn't take too long to cook, usually. We did see water fleas. Let's mark a water flea foe. Of course, it takes a long time to cook when you're watching it, doesn't it? I do feel a little dumb for drowning. What I was gonna do is nab the shoes. Might as well wear those while we're running over there. Speed things up a bit. I'm thinking we should probably also upgrade these things. I think these fast shoes, hopefully, we didn't really check, but I imagine if you upgrade them, it's going to make you even faster. So we'll do that at some point. Huh. Alright, we were right about here. And there's a large fish. He's swimming away. We'll be fine. Where did... Oh, it floated. Well, that's convenient.
Rabbit's foot. Morton wore lipstick. St. Paul pass. Whew. Looks like it's all still here.
Grab some air before we go down and make sure that fish is not coming this way. Doesn't really seem to be. We had just run into the flower pot. And I was trying to get in there. There's a hole. Go in the hole. See any creatures in there? Good. But I do see some science. Rewarded for exploring, and nothing to do with the base down here, unfortunately. From flower pot. There's a base. Who saw it? Spider saw us? No. There's a part of the base. And it's unlocked. Awesome. Okay. So this seems to be the base entrance. Full of water, though. And we're low on oxygen, so I'm hoping there's air pocket. Yeah, looks like we got an air pocket. Good. Okay, so here we are. Base is locked. Crap. We have a resource analyzer. Unfortunately, I left that mushroom we found back at the base. There's nothing here other than that. Huh. So this must be an exit that we're going to use later. Bummer. I was hoping that was it. We're gonna let that guy swim away before we come up. A lot of spiders. There's a spade here. Don't see anything special about it. Ah, what is this? Shoot. That is something. We're going to investigate that, but first we're going to swim up. Spiders everywhere. 2 at once is probably too many for us. Luckily, we do seem to have the speed. No, 3 at once. Definitely found the spider territory. Shit, and we're getting attacked. Can't really see them here, but what we're gonna do... There's 2 left. Let's get out. Okay. They're not coming out, right? Unfortunately, I completely lost track of where we were there, so we're gonna have to go back toward the flower pot. Let's try that again. We might as well bandage up here. Try not to scare 3 spiders at once, but it did look like that was some sort of drainage. Maybe we can use that as an entry. Over past... Okay, so there's the door we opened. It was just past that, right? Yeah, over by the shovel. Damn it. Okay, I guess we're fighting you. Man, there's just too many here. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a way to take these guys on one at a time. Under a lily pad. Over the lily pad. Okay. You can't get us through that, right? One more try. Time avoiding the spiders. Seem to be impossibly dense in this area. Okay. So it looks like if we stand about here, we're only going to fight this one. Let's go up toward the surface, though, so we don't run out of air. It's also a bandage. Bandage again. Oh yeah, the other thing that I'm remembering is these spiders have a weakness to slash, but they're resistant to stabbing, and I am currently using a stabbing weapon. We do have a slashing weapon, the Pebblet Dagger. Kind of sucky, but it is a slashing weapon. Let's see if that does it any better. It's not any faster, but it does seem to be doing more damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So it's possible that that's a slightly better weapon. Certainly not a lot better. Okay, hopefully... Yeah. I was going to say, hopefully that was enough spiders to clear a path, but doesn't really seem to be the case, does it? Got him. Yeah, even... I mean, I'm doing okay fighting them, but yeah, we're definitely taking too much damage still. Alright. We are bandaged, and we are regenerating. One more try. Lost my... There's the spade. There's the thing. Okay. So it's possible that this is nothing. Yeah, it just... I think it's just a glass hatch, and even though it looks like a way in, it's not. Kind of confused what's going on there. It's like a drain. We're not getting sucked in or anything. Alright. And we did manage to scare yet another spider. Let's turn the bandages on again, because we're not regenerating now. Let's get some air. So darn, that is not an entrance. I was hoping that was, because it certainly looked like one. And get some fresh air. Okay. He's dead. So those spiders, yeah, this knife seems to do a little better job than the spear. Spiders are still a nuisance, but that one we actually healed through. Oh my god, there's so many! Or 2 more, at least. I'd like some way to replenish our oxygen down here. Maybe this head there, but yeah, I don't see that window there. There's some tubing there. Let's follow that tubing, see where that goes. A little low on water, but not terrible. It just runs into a wall. That's no good. Okay, what about the other direction? There's a hole in the tubing. That's always nice to get some more air. Doesn't seem to be as many spiders over at this end. There's some science. Ooh. There is a cave. I wonder if that cave is going to be an entrance. We're going to check that out next.
I'll start working on my light. Learn about the shadows and turn away the inky depths of the night.
The depth's mouth. Okay, that is not a reassuring thing. Is that spider going to move?
What we can find.
Just your regular diving spell spider. Nope, looks like he's just gonna be a challenge. Hey buddy, guess what? We're gonna fight you. Let's go. We're also gonna run out of air. So maybe it wasn't the best plan. He's coming though, that's good. Hopefully we don't die. Damn it, I think we're gonna die again. Oh my god, lift, okay. Good. There you go. Blocked him without even seeing him from the sound. Is he flying? Spider's flying. Alright, yeah, this knife is doing a way better job for us than the spear was. We found Calvocan. What do you think Calvocan is going to do for us? Anything? Take a look. We did hear a mosquito. Let's stay away from that. Okay, so best guess right now is that this cave is the way in. I wonder if I should bother marking the cave or if there's like a obvious, I guess it's right below the can is how it's marked, right? Or did I lose track of it again? So the way I found it was following this hose. Yeah, so it's right by that hose under the cave, under the can. Hopefully that spider was the same. Nope. Got him. Somehow we didn't use up any oxygen at all during that fight. Weird. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, you know what? You're fine. I was about to attack him, but I decided that was a dumb idea. So here we are. Let's get a bubble. And head back in, actually. Let's take a drink of water. Alright, let's hope that there's a source of oxygen in here. Because otherwise we are going to die.
Science.
That looks promising. Out of stamina, really low oxygen. We're probably gonna die. Shoot. Come on, we're only gonna get one chance at this, it looks like. Need an oxygen bubble. Head toward the light, I guess. Oh, come on. Why is there no oxygen in here, people? Crap. Ah, there we go.
Science.
I feel like it's just a tease. Damn. So we're gonna die in here. Because we need to find oxygen. So that's really annoying. That's like a... Okay. That is dumb. There needs to be a better, more obvious source of oxygen in there. That's like the first thing in this game that's actually made me be like, oh, that's annoying. Stupid. Like, because there's really nothing you can do. You can, like, the closest oxygen. Am I stupid and just not wearing... Yeah, okay. Turns out I am an idiot. I'm just not wearing the flip-flops this whole time. What a surprise. That's going to be a recurring theme. Did our backpack float to the surface? Put the flip-flops on. Duh. That'll probably save us a lot of time. Turns out we weren't fast. Alright, let's swim over here and see if that backpack floated to the surface. It does appear so. It also feels like that fish is a little close. Alright, are we swimming any faster with flip-flops? Like, really doesn't feel significantly faster. Oh wait, when we turn fast mode on, yeah, we're faster. When I sprint. We sprint underwater, we are definitely faster. Alright, let's get back to the surface though, and avoid that fish. Kind of know where we have to go. We definitely found the entrance. We have a little more time today to explore it, although it's getting dark, but you know, once you're down there, dark doesn't really matter. Why am I getting... That was weird. I was getting like pushed backward or something. We did kill a bunch of spiders. But yeah, dying to drowning, really annoying. Turns out though it was my fault because I wasn't wearing the fins. Duh. I'm hoping with the fins though we'll have a better shot. Fins plus using sprint does seem to push us along quite a bit faster. Make sure our stamina recharges.
Let's see what we can find.
It's like a frisbee over there in the water. Alright, let's avoid spiders if we can. Hopefully no respawns. And there's the tube. Let's get some air from the tube. And then just past the tube, we are swimming as fast as possible. Already lost. And there's a spider over there. Let's go for a recharge again. Let's let our stamina regenerate. And then go this way. Turn on the light. using up stamina. Dodge. Oh god, now there's 2 spiders down here. God damn it. Okay, those definitely weren't there before. A whole bunch of spiders down here that weren't there before. Did they stop chasing me? Yeah, okay. Let's go recharge our oxygen again though. Okay. Oxygen is good, stamina's low, so we're letting that recharge. Okay, as soon as it recharges though, we're gonna use it. Spider that way. There's all kinds of little nooks and crannies up here that don't hold oxygen. We're kind of wasting time by even looking there. Replenish stamina. Go. If I was oxygen, where would I be? Not this way. The skeleton, I think I just saw a skeleton. Come on. Oxygen. Yep, there's no oxygen and we are dead again. This is really frustrating. What the hell is that? Okay, well at least we know it's not in here. But yeah, how the hell are you supposed to explore this place? It's like, okay, just keep sending your body in. That's fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, okay, so getting a little salty. Let's take a rest and see if one more try tomorrow doesn't do it. See what damage is. We're okay. We don't really have to repair anything yet.
Putting on some more armor. I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
We are running low of food. So
I eat this normally.
We're fine. We'll only need like 1 food per day. Might as well go get eaten by the fish. Oops, forgot to put the flippers back on. Frustrating.
Rabbit's Morton.
So apparently we swam way the hell over here. That's interesting. Super frustrating that there's no oxygen down there. Like, what are you supposed to do? You cannot, you just have to know where the oxygen is, which means I think that fish was trying to get us. You have to know where the oxygen is down there, which means you're just gonna keep diving in, spending lives until you find an oxygen. Like, there just needs to be something down there that lets you extend your stay. And until we find that, it's gonna be super frustrating. At least we are swimming much faster with these flip-flops. You know what? You're making me nervous, dude. I'm gonna huck this at you. It is totally unused. Okay, so that fish doesn't care at all about the bait. Interesting. What is the bait for then? I think he's down below us. Nervous. Okay. see him. Oh, maybe he is eating the bait. Cool.
Light. Burn back the shadows.
Down here somewhere, there's a tube. There she is. From this tube, we will get some air. And then going in again. This time, we're not going in any tunnels until we see something that looks more obviously like air. Also dodging spiders. So those spiders are down here. I'm just surprised there's not just an air pocket at the top of this, you know? Like, nope, no air pocket. You'd think these lights would be showing us something, but they're not. There's just a fan there. There are spiders down here. You know, this feels like it's probably the bottom of that dome. And what is this? ABC. No power. And we're dead. It's just so stupid. Let's just send them down here. Oh, there are bubbles. 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 Oh. Damn. Okay. I wonder if there's just something I'm missing about, like, replenishing your air. I don't know what it could be.
Better safe than sorry.
Just frustrated. Yet again, diving in to get our backpack. Didn't really expect it to be just like a, you know, a Zerg rush to try to find the entrance like this. It just feels stupid. Put on our flippers. Like, straight down from where we died. There are bubbles coming up off the ground. There's a tube. Can we just... Oh my god, is there just a hole straight down here that we could have been going down? There's a scary dinosaur head. It's lit. The sunken T-Rex. We also got Mertine mutation. I wonder if that will help us with the swimming. There's definitely something down here. So maybe that other place that I've been searching isn't the entrance, and that's just like frustration for later. Or maybe I'm just making myself too frustrated. Let's check out that Mertine mutation. Might want to switch this out from Barbarian, actually. Let's do that. Turn off Barbarian. Turn on Perrymaster. Mertine, minor swim speed, junior diver. Push and pull of thick, rich pond water coaxes your gummy little body into becoming a part of this world. Your permeable skin begins to utilize an electrochemical gradient that propels your limbs like mighty flagella and aids in respiration. Well, that sounds super useful. Still like cardio fan. Let's get rid of meat shield for now and turn on Mertine. Let's see if I saw something down here. Yeah. Is this just another way into the depths that we've suddenly found? Sure looks the same. Okay, and that's definitely a tunnel. And there's something over there that we missed. Let's take a look at that light. Also, let's mark where the bubbles are coming out of here. Way up here. Alright. I'm also not sure where this hole is. I'm kind of confused. I guess it's marked by that dinosaur though, so I can find it. I'm surprised this light isn't more visible from the surface.
Give me a second to let my eyes adjust.
Is it late at night? No, it's early morning and we slept. Anything behind this T-Rex? Am I wearing flips? Yeah. Nope. Alright. One more oxygen replenish, and then we're gonna swim toward the other lights. Definitely seems like the way to go. The light's not doing much for us. Any more air this way? Is that an entrance? What is this? Sunken bone dig. Nice, we finally found some of the bones. Oops. Cool. Bunch of them. That slows us down though, so we're gonna have to go back for more air. Are we getting air? Oh, we got a current. Great. This might be hard to get past that on the way back. Alright, so this is where we died last time. There was some bubbles down here. Excuse my language. But it's not a way in or out. Let's get away from that guy and head back. Hopefully we can swim against that current. Not sure if we're gonna have the time to do that. Yeah, it's like super slow going through here. So this looks like yet another death due to lack of oxygen because there's no air down here because the game designers thought this would be fun. And it's not. This is not fun. This is annoying. Why the hell is there no air down there? I just don't get it. It's like I'm missing something obvious. There's got to be some obvious air down there that I'm just not seeing. But yeah, you can tell I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, at least we're faster in the water. And we found a shortcut down somewhere. Okay. What's this? Muddy scale. Koi fish scale. Cool. I also saw bone. I guess this is kind of like the fish graveyard down here. Let's look around, make sure there's no like entrance back on this side that I'm just completely missing. There's nothing in those, nothing in that deep cavern really looks like an entrance yet. Although there's plenty to explore in there. I need to figure out a way to get in, save oxygen, and get out without running out. Let's see how far we get halfway. Or not. Let's just explore here. There's like a treasure chest. Plenty of bone. Well, that say requires a mossy key. Interesting. So there's a cool little chest here. We're gonna need to find a key. We're close enough to halfway that I'm going back for air. Yeah, so the closest air I see is that thing, which we just don't get very far before we run out of air here. And then since it's coming up as bubbles, there's even more time while we have to wait for the bubble. Did I miss anything back here? Kinda looks like it could be a door, but it's not. It's just a light. Make it less obnoxiously dark down here. Hey, buddy. Alright, we're gonna go for another death here. Grab these bubbles because that's the... Clearly that's a sign where we should be going. Gets us here, which doesn't appear to be an entrance. Don't really see any more bubbles except for this one, which isn't refilling our oxygen, which is freaking annoying. Okay, and we're about halfway done, so we're gonna try to swim back from here, but chances are slim. And there's a spider chasing us. But he gives up partway through, so there's one spider in there. We may have to figure out how to defeat. I'm hoping we have enough air to get back to that tube. Guess we don't really need the lantern right now. So that's about as far as we can make it. Like, we're gonna have to swim in, look around, swim back out, and maybe we'll survive. And hopefully we'll survive this, but I lost track of my air bubble. There it is. Okay, swimming in. Get the jet stream. There's a bone down there we swam by. There's an air bubble looking thing right there that's not an air bubble. Some cords. There's this thing with 3 indicators on it. What looks like a hatch that's locked. There's this one that's open that we know doesn't go to air because we've been in there. Yeah, there's just nothing. I'm not sure. Let's head back. Probably exceeded our time limit there. Yeah, spider. I'm not interested in fighting you right now. We're trying to get air. Where are the spiders getting their air? Like, diving bell spiders need to grab a pocket of air. What the hell was that? Something just fell in front of me. I missed it. Not turning around to look because we have barely enough air to get back to the tube. There's the air bubble we're gonna have to grab. And it's right here. Just barely. Alright. Do another try. What about on the ground here? So we've got that vent there. We've got this one. I don't think we've gone through this one yet. This is going up. That's a happy sign. Come on, up to air, please. It's treasure chest. Taking all that stuff. Looked like a bunch of food. Come on, pump the air out. Pump the air in. Yeah, we're not gonna survive after this is the issue. Did unlock a bunch of stuff. What's that? Koi fish scale. Oh my god, we found it. Yes. So many deaths. Nice. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a picture of Dr. Tully and great cabbage.
Each member of the Tully family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves, a high-powered nutrient boost in a miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham. Very well. Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting.
Oh, okay. Archer, that's new. Got him. Oh. Okay. Alright, so over here we have some sort of switch that looks like it switches up from battery backup to power grid control. We also have this. Let's read this guy. Ham's test day 1. Initial diagnostics indicate that everything is in working order and ready to begin the Brussels sprouts live testing phase using the automated hydroponic aquaculture microponics system, or HAMS, I suppose, going forward. Burgle's task of cultivating the biodome mycelium network seems to have been a complete failure, and signals are detectable in all extremities. Biodome operational, grow nodes operational, nitration system operational, fungal network active, surprisingly. Harvesting is typically 90 days out, but initial tests show small sprouts are ready within the span of a week. We'll look to optimize that further, keeping in mind a certain level of structural integrity is required to scale them up to nearly a grapefruit size. Okay, so he's testing hydroponics down here. We're gonna flip this switch to see what happens. Pull. Switch on all the breakers. Look at that. Error. Reset breakers. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to find the breakers and reset them. And we can't undo that, so hopefully that didn't cause any bad side effects. Through here we saw an Archer. There's a nice sleep station. We're happy about that. And a workbench. I don't think there's anything we need to make here, but it might be worth just taking a step back and seeing if we can repair ourselves. Oh my god, there's a bubble helmet we could have been making, which gives us Veteran Diver. An improved piece of respiration gear that combines sunken bones and other hydrophobic materials to make even more air pockets for extended underwater breathing. Okay. So there's the answer right there. That's going to be better than the gill tube, I'm guessing. But we need silk. So we're going to have to go back and get silk to make that, unfortunately. Tons of... hold on. What was I just saying about needing silk? Are these cooked? No. Let's cook some food down here if possible. Can we make a spit? That would be really nice. No, we don't have enough to make spit. Nice bandages and ham test day 15 that we'll save for a minute before reading. And then over here, lights. What was in here? Brittle marble chunks. So, rotten slime lantern. Interesting. There's a rotten one. We have a lot of spider silk. I think we can trade that for web fiber. Really? You can't dash things? Thirsty.
At least it's clean.
Brought some water. There's no water cooler in here that I could see. What about food? Do we have any edible food? Just this one.
That tastes
Okay.
surprisingly not terrible.
So we're gonna need a way to eat if we're gonna eat and drink if we're gonna stay down here, but I think we're fine for now. Definitely take the shards. And I think we could probably dump off. Why can't I put those in there? Weird. Don't need the spoiled meat. I'm confused why we can't store things in storage. It seems weird. Okay. Can, however, make a bell helmet. A bubble helmet. Although it's going to use a lot of our sunken bones. And we know that there are some sunken bone weapons we wanted to make. So far we're surviving with this air helmet, and knowing where this air pocket is, that's going to help us. So I'm not sure we need that bubble helmet. But I do think we're going to need a bone dagger, and this does slightly better damage than our pebblet dagger, so we are switching to this. We can also put this thing away. Oh, we don't have any space to unequip our lantern. Interesting. Let's make the bone dagger. Ah. We made it, but it was dropped. I thought that would use up enough, or free up enough inventory space. What can we get rid of? I guess we can get rid of some of this web fiber for sure. So there's still a bunch of locked doors. Presumably we unlock those when we figure out the breakers. Let's see if this Ham's test tells us anything about the breakers. No change from last week, but I feel we're on the cusp of something here, and I've got an idea. I shot awake this morning, sweaty with a memory of the frenetic energy of fitness infomercials that popped on before the kids' Saturday morning cartoon shows. And in those early hours, being annoyed at the greasy glow of skin stretched tight over bursting muscles, screaming about some new trivial invention, veins bulging with hot blood. But that movement and excitement, that's what's missing. Our wilted petit choux, not sure what that means, need to get pumped up. With this inspiration, we're moving forward with an admittedly odd Hail Mary procedure for Generation 2, vascular grafting. At the time of writing this, we've already removed the cumbersome stem from the growth process, rendering these auxiliary buds longing for a new system to be a part of. I've had Burgle harvest the appendicular artery off the old jarred appendix, and I've begun splicing them into the sprout roots, mending the union with a manner of agar glue. The system of both man and plant are not that different after all, but could they be this compatible? So it sounds like he's taken some of his own veins and or arteries and tried to graft them into whatever plants he was growing down here. Kind of gross, dude. Let's make sure we're using this. There's nothing else in here but the bed, really. We might want to sleep until the day. Breakers. We need to figure out where the breakers are. I guess we really didn't need most of the stuff we brought. I think what we're going to do next is head back out there and see if we can't find what is meant by the breakers. So I think we're going to do that next time, though. Until then, it's been a great pleasure having you watch me play this. So thanks for coming along. Until next time, I will see you then, and bye-bye.